All right, second day of the month, and I'm actually posting very early. So let's get right into what I watched this past moon. Holy fuck. Let's get into what I watched this past month of June. So, full disclosure, I watched two cartoons. So, Transformers Armada and Sonic X. But I dropped them after the 30th, or after 37-ish episodes around there. Transformers, I was just getting bored, especially with how low quality it was in terms of the graphics. But that's because everywhere I looked, it didn't offer 1080, so that's that. Let alone 720. Sonic X, the website I watched it on, did have it in higher resolution, but I felt like I'd seen everything I wanted to see with Sonic X. So, uh, thoughts on both of them? Good shows. I thought they were fine. Sonic X had too many filler episodes in the beginning, but after they switched to doing like an arc per season, it was perfectly fine. Or just an arc of episodes, like the Shadow arc, the Chaos arc, etc. But anyway, you're not here for that. You're here for me to talk about probably anime. So, I've watched Witch Hat Atelier, My Hero Academia, more, Dr. Stone Science Future, all parts, Vanguard Divines Deluxe Finals and Paralactic Clash, and I finished the month off with Wistaria, Wand and Sword, Season 2. So let's get right into Witch Hat Atelier first. So I've heard much talk about Witch Hat Atelier going into it, but I wasn't fully expecting, what to expect. Just, okay, so Witch Hat and Atelier, okay? I was not expecting gorgeous animation with a deep and intricate magic based system that has all to do with how skillful you are with your hands. So, only thing I don't like about the series is calling male characters witches. When I think of a witch, I think of a female caster that's, putting shit in cauldrons and, ooh, my pretty. That's what I think of when I think of witch. I don't think of a male magic caster, but that's a minor nitpick in the grand scheme of things. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed the show. I enjoyed it so much that I binged it in one day. I think, anyway. Because, yeah. Yeah, I binged it in one day. I think. It was too good to ignore, too good to drop. I thoroughly enjoyed my time with it. I'm not going to spoil more, but I am very disappointed in how season 1 ended because it gave me Dawn flashbacks with how it's season 1 and now season 2 ended, where it didn't end properly. It ended on a cliffhanger. And it just felt like, oh, we stopped there? Huh. Okay. That's gonna bother me. But season 2 did get greenlit, so hey, that's a plus. Would highly recommend watching the show if you haven't already. Next up, I watched My Hero More, or My Hero Academia More. Gonna be honest, this felt like a waste of time. It was just catching up with the characters and seeing them in their adult life, quote unquote, but not really. And that's all it was. Like, we didn't even get Deku and Ochako saying, "Do you want to be my boyfriend?" / "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" We didn't even get that. We just got, "Hey, I want to hang out with you more." Yes, I would love that. And that was it. But whatever. I'm not that big of a fan of My Hero Academia in general. I prefer Vigilantes personally. I think it tells a much more engaging story with a bigger focus on a smaller cast, which I love. But yeah, MHA More was just eh. I thought the ending that the anime gave was perfectly fine and serviceable. We didn't need this, but whatever. Dr. Stone, Science Future, all parts. I watched the first 4 episodes, and then I proceeded to the previous day, and then I decided to binge it all in one fucking sitting. That is 37 episodes for those not in the know. Well, technically 33. So yeah, I binged all of it in one fucking day. Now, granted, I watch an anime in 2 times speed, but if you were to not do that, you still could feasibly do that. You still could feasibly watch anime in or well, 3 different anime or just 3 of the same anime, just different cores in one day. You could. But anyway, what do I think? Science Feature Part 1 was fine. I like that there was a connection with Senku and the new character, even though I don't remember if he was mentioned at all. He probably was. I'd have to go back and check episode 1 of the very beginning. Part 2 I really liked, because the ending for that hit me in the feels so much. I'm not going to spoil much, but that ending and just everything around that was really, really solid. I loved it so much. And then part 3 happened, and I'm actually kind of okay with it. I get the frustration people have with it, though. The revelation of who Y-Man is, and everything after that. I understand the frustration. I still liked it, though. And I thought it was a fine ending. Vanguard Divines. Let's start with the Deluxe Finals. So I didn't remember about the previous arc, so this was just a tournament. 8 players going up against each other, and we have the winner. That was basically it. And we did get some character moments and some, for whatever reason, we also got Team Blackout's origin story too. So that was neat. It was kind of a letdown almost, because it wasn't nothing grandiose, but yeah, whatever. I don't care. And then after that, we have Paralactic Clash, which isn't finished because we're getting another 3 episodes later in fall. Huh. Okay then. So this is basically just Vanguard Divines Season 1 all over again, but Persona 5 Royal 3rd semester arc. If you know, you know. Don't spoil shit. I thought it was okay. Um, Nothing really to say there. I did like that we got Breaking the Rock back again, though, and we got a new Youth Perk unit, well, 2 of them. So that was sick as fuck to see. Edgy? Yes. Cool as hell? Absolutely. Finally, I binged all of Wisteria Wand and Sword in one sitting as well. And what can I say, but that show is amazing. I I don't tear up normally when it comes to shows. This show made me tear up 3 separate fucking times. That's how good it was. Like, the characters are well written, the story is well written, the animation is well done, everything about it is so fucking good. I understand why Will did what he did, or why the mangaka decided or made the decision for Will. I'm still a little bit peeved about it, but I fully understand. I'm like, oh, I get it, but I also want to see Will interact with her more, damn it. Because they're so fucking cute together. Like, Elfaria is probably one of the best anime characters in general, in my opinion. She is so fucking cute. She is so badass as well. She can hold her own ground. And when she's with Will, she's adorable. I love these two together. I want to see more of them interacting. But, yeah. Very happy we're getting a season 3. If you're not in the know, think Mashal, but actually competently written. I don't like Mashal. I watched Mashal. Huh. Is the latest season of Mashal out? I don't remember. The last thing Mashal related I remember is there being a tournament arc. And then that was the last season. Because Mashal used his legs to stay afloat, however the fuck that works. But yeah, Wisteria Wanted Sword is like Mashal, where the main character has no lick of magic, but he's competently strong. But Mashal is, what if Harry Potter meets One Punch Man, where everyone is magic, or everyone has magic capabilities aside from the main character, and he just muzzles his way through everything. That's basically it. It's like, it's also a comedy. Not a good comedy, just a comedy. What did you watch in this past month of June? Uh, yeah, I think that'll be about it for me. So, tomorrow, Friday, is going to be the final episode of Chained Echoes, and then after that, I have nothing uploaded. So, I'm going to edit this and actually upload a long ass video of a game I played 100% of that was initially going to be a playthrough. 20 episode playthrough, give or take. But I decided, you know what? I've already experienced this game. It's not a walkthrough. I may as well make it a highlight playthrough instead. where I also get the platinum. So anyway, I've been Rikishi, and I will see you next time.